No handshake, no smiles. Just one fight that could redefine Errol Spence's career. Here's why this showdown has everyone talking.
Errol Spence's last 3 years, heck, he been chilling. He been recovering. He's been letting his body rest. You know what I mean? He's been training. He's been looking to come back, right? And then remember the point that you made early on and saying like you need guys to like get you up. Yeah, that's the reason why he's facing a Tszyu because he knows
in Australia, right?
In Australia, in his home turf, because he knows that's what he needs to get his body.
But wait a minute, Tim. There's a flip.
Tim, are you surprised at all that you're the underdog? I saw the odds and just your thoughts on that, given you've been more active. You've been gone for years.
I think what he's achieved in the past, I think that's what gives the bookies that part. So look, he's a great fighter, once in a generation type fighter. So you give him the kudos for that. But I do believe in myself. I got supreme confidence, and it's there for the taking.
Anthony Torres, what do you think of that one?
I think people are still disregarding the fact that Errol Spence is a dog, man. He's still got that dog fight in him, but Tszyu does as well. And that's not something that you could just disregard or anything. And even the skill of Errol Spence, I think it's gonna be a clash between two people who are gonna want to fight it out. I got it almost 50-50, man. I think maybe the skill of Errol Spence can pull it out if he still has that in him. And we haven't seen him in a while, so. But I think I might edge it out to Errol Spence.
I can speak to the main event. The main event is 2 cars, man, just like this. You can expect in the main event multiple knockdowns. I think both guys are going down multiple times. It's gonna look like a movie.
And I feel like you would know this answer better than anyone else. Like, what would your prediction be for this fight?
It's really 50-50. The fight was announced. The fight was talked about. I'm like, Errol. And the more I've began to really slow this thing down and look at truly every single aspect of this fight, not like I haven't, but the more I look at it, I feel like it's 50-50, but I'm actually leaning a little bit more Tim, I like the fact that Tim thinks that the best way to beat Errol is by punching him. That's historically how you beat Errol Spence Jr.
And you would know, like you've been in the ring.
Yeah. I came pretty damn close, and I probably hit him more than he had ever been hit in his career to that point.
All right, Billy, official prediction for the fight, mate. How's it play out?
Again, I'm going to say this as an Australian, as a man who carries the flag and wore the flag proudly. I want to see Team Tszyu victorious, because that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to back your countrymen, because every other American is backing their countrymen as well. Even if they think Tim's going to win, they're backing their countrymen. Do I want to see Tim win? Yes, I do. Do I think he can? I don't. But
we not taking him. Even after the fight, I'm not taking him.
When an accomplished champion refuses to shake his opponent's hand before a fight, it often reflects just how serious the moment has become. That was exactly the atmosphere when Errol Spence Jr. and Tim Tszyu came face to face ahead of their highly anticipated showdown. The tense stare down immediately caught the attention of boxing fans, setting the stage for one of the most important fights of Spence's career.
I don't care what position he has or what position you have or anybody has.
But the feeling is that I do want to do damage. I do want to go out there and unleash myself. That's what boxing is about. So that's what it is.
He has repeatedly said that you're placing yourself above him and above this promotion, that you're taking this for granted to some extent.
I don't care what position he has or what position you have or anybody has. It's not my family. I can give a fuck about anybody's position about.
Fight week in Sydney has been filled with anticipation, and the intensity between both fighters has been impossible to ignore. During the official face-off, Errol Spence remained completely focused, showing very little emotion as he stood across from Tim Tszyu. At the same time, comments from longtime trainer Ronnie Shields added even more interest to the event. Shields emphasized that this fight represents a defining moment in Spence's career. with many viewing it as an opportunity for the former champion to prove he can still compete among boxing's elite after a lengthy absence from the ring.
What is the motivation? Is it wanting to prove something to himself? Like, why has he told you like he decided to come back and do this?
Well, you know, he said, man, you know, he said, you know, like I said, he kept training, you know, he wasn't training hard, just kept going through the motions every day, kept his running up, kept doing this. And he said, you know, after 3 years, it hit him. Man, you know, I might want to do this again. But the intention is not to come back to try to win world titles. That's not the intention. He just didn't want to go out the way he went out. You know, the intention is for his own personal self. That, you know, I may fight 1, 2, but no more than 3 fights. You know, he say, anytime I lose, I'm done. But it would definitely be no more than 3 fights.
Yeah, because I was thinking, like, if he wins, like, how does this look? Like, does he go on another title run? Does he want to win another world title?
It's not about world titles.
Yeah.
It's about self.
Spence returns to competition after nearly 3 years away from professional boxing. Since his memorable bout against Terrence Crawford, he has gone through a long recovery process that included medical procedures, rehabilitation, and months of preparation before deciding to compete again. Throughout the build-up, Tszyu has also expressed confidence in his own chances, creating even more anticipation around a contest that already carries major significance for both fighters.
Now, gentlemen, last time you were in the same room, perceived disrespect. There was no shaking of hands. Will we have that today or this week?
Man, I don't care to shake hands. I mean, that's not disrespectful at all. I just don't care to shake hands. We in a fight. What I shake hands for? I mean, he's been saying a lot of disrespectful stuff. I ain't saying nothing disrespectful to him. Been saying how he's gonna, what do you say? He's gonna take my eye or something like that. So, you know, so why would I shake his hand? He's saying all that. I'm gonna lose the eye and stuff like that. Would he want to shake my hand if I say I'm gonna beat his ass to answer his life? I bet he wouldn't want to shake my hand, right? It's the same thing.
Tim, your thoughts?
We're in a fight. Keep it simple.
Did that impact you, what he said about your retina? Was that something that didn't sit well with you?
I don't care. It's just, you know, he says stuff like that, and he want to have a gentleman handshake. That's not things gentlemen say. You say stuff like that, how you want to take my eyesight and things like that. Like, you say things like that, why would I want to shake your hand? But, you know, it's fight week, so it's almost...
Making a return after such a long layoff is never an easy challenge, especially when competing in front of an opponent's home crowd. Questions naturally remain about how quickly Spence can rediscover his rhythm at the highest level, while supporters believe his experience and championship background could play a major role once the opening bell rings. That uncertainty is one of the biggest reasons this matchup has attracted so much attention.